and welcome back to Elon After Hours. Last time we talked was what Laura and I like to call BS, before sweat. Life just hasn't been the same since.
It really hasn't. I feel like I was looking forward to things, and excited about life. Now I just want to be in a club sweating.
Yeah.
With at least 10,000 other people and listening to club classics.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's okay. We moved on. We went to Nashville. Nashville was fun. Dare I say it was a movie. Took me a while to recover, and I would say most of us have moved on. Others are still holding on to parts of it. But, there's Halloween coming up.
Hence the costumes.
Costumes, yes. Bunny.
In unfortunate news, One Direction member Liam Payne died last Wednesday. I can't help but wonder if this is how people felt when the first Beatle died. Guess we never really are getting that reunion.
A lot has been going on in the music industry the past couple of weeks, starting with Charli XCX's Brat remix album. Brat, but it's different, except it's the same, except this time it was low-key bad. There was a lot going on, and all the new tracks just started blending into one neon green Girl So Confusing haze. I'm starting to think Brat should stay in autumn. Maybe we should have a nice, polite winter instead.
In other music news, Taylor Swift is back on tour, starting off this leg playing 3 shows in Miami. During her first show on Friday, she debuted a new bodysuit during the Reputation part of her setlist. Let me just say, it must be exhausting being a die-hard Taylor Swift fan. They were more worked up about snakes changing colors on Taylor's Reputation outfit than Cynthia Erivo was about her Wicked poster being fan-edited.
Pop star Sabrina Carpenter is also on her North American tour, surprising guests at each show, not with just new outfits, but new sex positions? This weekend, she played at the PNC Arena in Raleigh, but the show was scheduled for the same weekend as the State Fair. It caused traffic to be backed up for over 2 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if people started trying some of Sabrina's suggestions in the meantime.
Some major eliminations have happened in Dancing with the Stars over the past couple weeks, including one I'm personally excited about, Brooke Snyder and Gleb. I mean, you can't just be hot and expect everyone to like you. She had a lot of potential, but unfortunately, it was wasted on seeing how far their dances could push the show's TV PG rating. I don't want to see that. I want to see someone get thrown 7 feet in the air, crazy lifts, give me energy.
At the end of September, Lana Del Rey had a fairy tale wedding to an alligator swamp tour guide from Louisiana. I honestly think it was about the most on-brand thing she could have done. And I see a future of cool, artistic, and thoughtful women marrying rednecks in her footsteps. I'm looking forward to her next album. Did you know that there's a lot of alligators in Louisiana?
The Netflix series Monsters has released a new season focusing on the true crime story of the Menendez brothers, which is taking over the internet because of its stars Cooper Koch and Nicholas Chavez. Casting 2 extremely attractive men as psychotic murderers might not have been the best idea. I think it's hard to recognize them as the villains when they look so good. I mean, who wouldn't be supporting Nicholas Chavez? Kill your wealthy parents and go on a shopping spree? That sounds logical to me.
On TikTok, an edit from the show went viral this month and has been added to the list of what are known as the edits. Nicholas Chavez has officially joined the ranks of Timothy Chalamet, Jacob Elordi, Pedro Pascal, and many others. I think my screen time has just gone up by 7 hours just because of this edit. Forget the show. I'd rather just watch Nicholas Chavez clips to shake that ass for its runtime instead.
In honor of Halloween coming up, Lauren and I are here to give you this year's costume predictions. Our first prediction is Charli XCX and Troye Sivan. Obviously, we have to finish Brat Autumn with a bang, and bonus points if you're both authentically British and gay.
Our next prediction is cocktails. Aperol spritzes, espresso martinis, a margarita. Even though they're cute, they're also going to be a reminder that the drinks wherever you spend Halloween night are unfortunately not going to be as classy.
Because of Addison Rae's new single Diet Pepsi, you could either go as the pop star herself, or why not dress up as the drink? If you happen to have an old Diet Coke costume laying around, you can make it Diet Pepsi just by adding slightly worse to the label.
I'm excited to see everyone's Halloween's costumes. Thank you to Beyonce.
Shout out.
And up next, we'll be having some very important guests from the improv troupe. Please clap. Okay, update vlog. We've been sitting here for about 5 years waiting for the battery to get changed. Emmy's father is a hero. We love Todd. Oh,
It's not working.
it's not working. Hey guys! So,
We're in a bit of a tiff right now.
yeah.
Because we went to go drive the car to Atlanta and my car stopped working. So we thought it was the battery, drove to a place, got a new battery. It's not the battery that's broken, it's the starter of my car. So yeah, also all the
So
power
many
is
good
out in my
things.
house right now and we're eating.
Hey guys, update. We are loading up. We're loading up the Wagoneer. Todd Patat, aka Papa Patty.
Papa Patty is
AKA, there's a bee. Ah! He has taken the honor of driving us to Atlanta because Miss Subaru over there, she went kaput, unfortunately. So he's gonna be driving us, and we're gonna be having a little slumby party, and then we're gonna go brat.
We'll see how we get back to Elon. We don't really know yet.
Plan is to come back here, but we don't know how we're getting back to Elon.
But that's okay.
And we got $6.
We're living in the present. We still got our $6.
$6 and a dream.
Watch out, world.
That's all we need.
Trying to tweet Troy and Charlie so they can give us VIP tickets.
Wait, guys, Troy and Charlie, we're on our way.
What's up, gang? We out here driving. Shout out Todd Patat. For the
Okay, team. We're gonna do a quick round of Never Have I Ever. Emmy, you go first.
Never have I ever. Emily, are you playing? Never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Got you guys.
Got pranked.
Got you guys. Emily's turn.
Wait 1 second, I'm looking at this soft.
Never have I ever had a cool dad named Todd.
Hey, can you guys be quiet for a second?
Sorry.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're in our hotel room.
Wait.
Woo! Getting ready. I think we've pretty much settled on our outfits. We can do like a final fit check, but this is like
You don't
little.
like mine? You were like, we're pretty much settled.
I think Emmy's shoes look really good, but we're working on the rest. We'll check in. We'll do a full fit check before we leave, if we remember. Guys, we're ready.
Fit check.
We're gonna do some
We're
fit
ready.
checks. Emmy's gonna go first.
I have these glasses from Amazon. Shirt is from Dathe. Pants are from, I literally have no idea. I think like Altered State. And then my shoes are Steve Madden Girl brand.
Okay.
I'll go next. I got my cargo, I call these my EMT pants. I thrifted my Bloodstone boots to stomp around in. Emily's socks that are from a floating taco stand. Got my little wife pleaser on.
Wife pleaser.
And I got brat nails, hella jewelry, and I got my necklaces.
Oh, I also have my necklaces from Brandy Melville.
Anyways, my turn still, if in case you weren't aware. And then I have my little brat hat on. Yeah, Emily. Also, I feel like we never introduced our guest.
No, you didn't introduce me.
The woman that completes our trio, she fills our souls, clears our minds, cleanses our palate. She is everything in the world. This is Emily Gould.
Wait, one more time. This is my outfit. These are from You know it's from Rack? I don't know where. This is from Garage Amazon, and these are stolen.
Okay.
That's everything I have.
We're off
We're
to
gonna
sweat.
buy some. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are joined by two members of the Please Clap Improv group. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves, say your major, what position you are?
Yes, I'm Daniel Haley, they, them. I'm a philosophy major, and I'm the president of the club.
I'm Jackson, he, him. I'm a sophomore English major, and I'm the social media coordinator.
Nice.
Awesome.
Do you guys want to tell us a little bit about Please Clap?
Absolutely. We are Elon's premier all-inclusive improv troupe. We have meetings twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. in the Global Media Room in Global Commons. Highly recommend people show up if they're interested after this lovely interview.
Wait, I have a question I've been dying to ask about improv.
Of course.
Why is it called a troupe and not like a group?
I believe it just sounds cooler.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, because every time I want to be like group, but then like, I don't know, I feel like
I think
some...
it's coming off of the acting troupe, which I think has Shakespearean origins.
That makes some sense.
Okay, official.
Cool. So how did you guys each get involved in improv?
Would you like to go first?
Sure. So last year I went to a show, a Please Clap show, and they, it was a great time. I went with my family for family weekend for some reason, and then gave it a few weeks. My mom was like, "You should go do something, like get involved."
Classic.
With clubs. And I was like, okay. Gave it a week or two, and I was like, I'm gonna go to improv because that looked fun. Then I showed up one day, and it was a lot of fun. Our president last year said he didn't think I could talk, but I can.
Wow.
So that was a fun one.
Keep them on their toes.
Exactly.
I started doing improv in high school. I went to a very small school, and there were only a couple of clubs, and one of my friends just kept bugging me and bugging me and bugging me for like an entire year. So my sophomore year I joined, and I had a lot of fun, and so sort of when I got to Elon, I took a semester to sort of get myself situated, but my second semester, my freshman year, I was interested enough and joined and really enjoyed it.
Is Please Clap, there's more than one improv troupe?
Yes.
Yes.
There's Instant Laughter. They are a audition-based group, I believe.
Okay.
They do their own thing.
They're more like, I don't know how to say it.
Well, they charge for shows, so they
Exclusive.
seem to think of
Oh.
themselves as worth money.
Do like a lot of actors do?
Yes, I believe
improv?
it's typically acting majors in that
Okay.
group, but we do get some.
Yeah. You guys are like, you're there for fun. You're there for a good time.
Yep.
Exactly.
Good laugh.
So how do you
Yeah.
get involved into Please Clap? You can just show up whenever?
Yeah, we're very non-committal.
Oh, cool.
You can kind of just show up sometimes. You can be an audience member.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's yeah.
How many members do you guys have? on average?
Upwards of about 20 who will show up pretty consistently, and then we've got probably 5 to 10 more who might come every once in a while.
Can you tell us about like your performances around campus?
Yes, so we just had a sort of show that we put on with a professional improviser last week. We flew in Terry Withers, who does paranormal comedy. You might have seen advertisements and stuff around for that. That was a great time. We were able to open for them and then kind of see sort of how it's done. And we're able to get like a lot of workshops and stuff. And that was a super cool resource for both all of the club members who got to learn from things and me being able to replicate that in my workshops later on. And yeah, we also have a show next week.
Yeah, we have a show on the 1st of November that we're doing. It's going to be in Jaeger. We're calling it the Halloween 2 show because it's November 1st. So why not?
Better be there.
You should,
Be there,
yeah, you
guys.
should show up. It's a lot of fun. And then we'll do usually 2 or 3
Per semester, yeah.
give or take.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And then, so it depends on, and each theme changes, but it's usually pretty consistently the same group of people, if not a little variation. So it's a lot of fun.
How long do these shows last for? Like an hour?
Yeah, usually about an hour, hour and a
Okay.
Yeah,
half.
give or take.
How do you guys prepare for improv performances? Like, what's the difference between like preparing for a performance and like a workshop? You said.
Yeah, so that's kind of the funny thing is that like unlike an acting group, we can't really like practice a scene. What we can do is sort of play games enough to become like familiar with different structures. So like we do a lot of short form improv, which like depending on the game. So we could have a dating game where we have one person who's like kind of a interviewer and the rest are all like people with quirks, and they have to guess what the quirks are based on the dating game answers. And so people can get practice in playing a certain character, playing different kinds of quirks, and sort of being able to tune those kinds of skills. Whereas we have other games like Quick Change, where anytime someone says something, I can ding the bell, and they'll have to say something completely different. And so that kind of itches a different muscle that we can train during practices. Part of what I've been doing this year is having like kind of the first half of our 2-hour meetings be very, very fun, very fluid, just kind of playing games, having a good time. And then the second half is sort of more about building and directly integrating some of these skills and thinking that way. As a philosophy major, I have an interest in teaching and pedagogy, so I'm kind of trying to bring that in.
And like, do you guys get, pretty familiar with each other? Like when you're performing, like, is it easy? Like, are there a lot of like shorthands? Like you can tell when someone, I don't know, like needs help or something. Like I always wonder if it's like, if someone's like struggling with the scene, maybe they're like don't know what direction to take it in. Like, like, is there like you learn how to do that? Like kind of read each other or?
Yeah, I'd say that definitely happens. Like there are some people who are obviously like more comfortable with others, but like usually people are pretty good about looking at it and being like, okay, this is where this is going wrong. Let me jump in here and say, this is where we can fix it. Or sometimes Daniel will interrupt and say, say like, hey, this is, where are you guys going with this? And then they'll fix it and it'll be, and the scene will go great. And then, so that's kind of the thing we've learned to do is just kind of look for the signs of, this isn't going great, maybe we can tweak it this way, or have someone else jump in and do this thing.
Yeah, I like to definitely think of it more as like kind of a team sport than any kind of like individual like performance. Being able to sort of work with your partner, there's like kind of a dance to it of being able to lead and also follow and being able to, and of course getting more familiar with your fellow improvisers is a great part of that.
You mentioned that there's different improv games. Do you each have a favorite that you like prefer to do?
I really like Quick Change, which Daniel mentioned earlier, just because it's a lot of fun, and most of the time people will say something like, okay, here's thing A, thing B is kind of close, thing C is way out there, and then it gets really funny because you have to work with usually what thing C is, and so it's really fun.
I'm a big fan of Movie, which is a sort of a longer form game where we're kind of trying to finagle our way into like a longer plot using different scenes and different characters, and I think the way it can come together is incredibly fun and impressive.
That's cool.
Do you guys see like yourselves continuing to do improv in the future, like post-college?
As a senior, this is something I think about a lot. I certainly hope to. I know I was talking with Terry Withers the other day, and you mentioned like so long as I'm near a big city, it can usually be pretty easy to find like local troops and just kind of that kind of thing, like just being able to volunteer at the theater or whatever. And I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little bit more time to think about it, but I would say like probably will. I'll try. If not, then I think something will have gone terribly wrong. But I think it will be a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun, and I'll try to stick with it if I can.
Have you guys ever thought about doing like scripted comedy at all, or is it like improv is like your thing?
So funny you should ask that. We actually, last year we had a bit of an offshoot. Like a couple of our members took it upon themselves to kind of make their own little comedy sketch show. And I thought that was a lot of fun. That's not something that I'm personally interested in. I'm a big fan of kind of the spontaneous nature of the whole thing, but a bunch of our members do like doing that.
Yeah, I was part of those members last year, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And this year, we're not doing it, but we got absorbed by guess absorb is a weird term for it, but we ended up going to Elon tonight, and so there's a lot of people who were there last year went to Elon tonight, and so we're working with Elon tonight on a lot of stuff. So that's fun.
That makes sense.
So what advice do you have for people who are just starting out with improv?
It's something I've been struggling with as like someone trying to teach improv, that part of it is not overthinking it. Like there's a certain way in which you have to like kind of turn the brain off a little bit and just kind of go with what's going on, and using your instincts and being able to go with that. I think it really allows you to live in the moment, but it's a difficult thing to sort of wrap your head around sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say something very similar of like, you just got to do it. Like, you can't think about it too hard or it's going to not work out. Like, that's something I struggle with, is thinking too hard about it. But then once I stop thinking about it, it's a lot of fun. It's really easier to do when you're not thinking so hard about it.
It's just kind of like off the top of your head. Is that how it works? Yeah. Oh, cool. So as like the president, you mentioned you have to like teach everyone. Is that how it works?
Yeah, so I'm the one who typically does this, but I've opened it to board members, and some of them have taken me up on it, of just kind of like being able to pay attention during like kind of our general improv time and see what things people might be struggling with, what things people might be really good at, and sort of being able to build upon those things and get us to be even greater than we are.
Cool. So you said you're the social media?
Yes.
So what's your social media handle? How do we connect with you guys?
So it's going to be on Instagram and TikTok. They're both going to be at Please Clap Improv, all one word.
Follow us.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Everyone go follow.
You guys have a show the
next week.
first.
Yeah, next
Halloween
week.
too.
Wow.
Everyone better be there.
So exciting. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Stay tuned. We're going to play a little game with our improv expert. Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to play a little improv game with our people here.
Yeah, sort of to start off these newbies for us, we're going to play a little quick change. This is the game that Jackson and I were talking about a little bit during the interview. We're going to be starting a scene, getting a suggestion, and we're going to be talking a little bit, but anytime during this talking, we're going to play a sound effect, and whenever we hear that sound effect, whoever's talking is going to immediately completely change what they're saying. So if I'm saying I'm going to the grocery store and I get dinged, I'll say I'm going to the supermarket, or I'm going to a space station. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I'm nervous.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're ready.
I'm so ready.
Can I get a one-word suggestion, please?
Clowns.
Our suggestion is clowns. Doctor, I have to tell you.
Wait,
My husband, he's come down.
oh no.
Come down with what?
Change.
Is he feeling okay?
Change.
Are you dying?
He's too silly.
No!
Extreme case of silliness.
Change.
Extreme case of hilarity. Extreme case of wearing clown makeup and having a clown nose and this silly little flower on his vest.
No.
the heck?
That might be lethal.
Doctor, what can we do? Can we save him?
I don't know. This
What-
might be a
what do you
severe
typically
case.
What do you typically do for cases of silliness?
Well, typically, if their nose honks, that means that they're severely silly. So we might have to
It's a
put them
severe
down.
case. Oh, okay. Put him down.
Yeah.
Like an animal?
Unfortunately. You might want to leave
What?
the room
No,
for this one,
no.
sir.
I'm not.
I'll go get my tools.
I'll protect you, honey.
Are we going into surgery?
We might have to go into
I'm
surgery.
afraid that there's really no other solution other than putting him down.
I'm afraid not, sir. Please leave the room so I can put him down.
And scene. All right.
That was good. That was good.
Well done. That was
Thanks.
perfect. Yeah, so you kind of get the idea. Could I do one more word suggestion?
Uber.
Uber?
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
I'm going. Uber for Gerald.
Yes, that would be me.
Get in.
So how long have you been doing Uber?
Change.
How long have you been that sexy?
It's since birth.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually people don't describe children as sexy.
Excuse me. Taxi.
I'm sorry, what?
Taxi.
I'm sorry, what?
Taxi. Can I get a ride?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of hitchhiking. I ran away from home, so.
Well, we're Ubering to McDonald's, so.
Oh.
Well, we're Ubering to the grocery store.
Oh.
Well, we're Ubering to Mount Rushmore.
Oh, my favorite. I love
Wait,
Mount Rushmore.
we're going to Mount Rushmore. We're in Paris.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
This is
Oui,
aquatic,
français.
right?
This is a
An aquatic car.
aquatic. Oh, yes, we're underwater.
Wait, can I roll down my window or no?
Yes.
Hey, I think I
Of
see
course.
another fish person on the way.
Shall we join?
I
Yes.
mean, hey, how do you feel about the presidents of the United States? You want to go to a statue of them?
Yay!
Yeah.
Get in the car. Here, I'll climb in the back.
It's a very strangely oriented car.
I'm in the back.
So, what do you guys like to do in your free time?
Sit in Uber rides for days on end.
Days on end.
Yes.
That's a really long time.
We're driving all the way to Mount Rushmore.
Are we there yet?
No. You can get out whenever you like.
How
I'm
far
not
are
going to
we?
stop though.
How
You just
far
have to
are we?
jump out.
How far are we? How big is this car?
Really big. It's actually a bus.
Oh, that would explain
We're
the way that
going
we
to
entered.
school. This is a field trip.
What? I thought we were going to Mount Rushmore.
Field trip to Mount Rushmore.
Oh.
Field trip to the moon.
Oh! Wait, I thought Gru stole the moon. That's what I heard.
And see.
Yeah.
I was just saying like literally anything.
Gru literally stole the moon, though.
Oh, wow.
Anyways.
Okay. We're going to do one more.
Sure.
Can we
One
get
more.
another suggestion?
Haunted house.
Oh, happy Halloween. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Who are you?
I'm Detective Brandon. I was investigating this here murder house. What are you filthy kids doing around here?
We are also inspecting the murder house. We're definitely not making out.
Oh, okay. All three of you?
Hey,
No.
get with the times.
Sorry. Yeah, but I'm trying to collect evidence. You guys are
Evidence for what?
for the murder.
Who was murdered?
Harriet H. Jones.
Harriet Jones. I don't know a Harriet Jones.
You do?
I don't.
Oh.
I do know Harriet Jones.
You know Harriet? Oh my goodness. Are
I
you
do.
related somehow?
You could say that.
I could. You're like her daughter then?
I actually am Harriet Jones. I'm a ghost.
You're Harriet
Jones?
You're the ghost
Why
of
are we
Harriet
here?
Jones. Oh my
I'm a
god, this
ghost.
makes my game, this game makes this so much easier. How did you die?
Ooh. I fell out of the window.
Oh.
Ooh.
You weren't like pushed or anything? And this isn't a murder
Someone
case?
did push me.
Oh, okay, great.
Someone did push me.
You don't know who though?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure that out.
You're here figuring out? I thought we were here to make out.
I didn't tell you this before, but I'm a ghost.
Oh. My mom
You've
always
been awfully
said,
quiet.
"Sleep with ghosts."
Did you push me off the building?
No.
I
Nah.
don't know if I believe you.
I think that holds up in court.
Yeah, it does. I've tried it
Okay.
several times.
Okay, then I believe you.
So you've been the suspect of a murder several times?
Yeah.
Curious.
Statute of limitations, baby.
What is your name exactly?
Ted.
Ted?
Ted.
I didn't know a Ted
Well,
in my day.
Ted. You don't know a
I
Ted?
didn't know a Ted.
This man doesn't look familiar at all. What
Maybe
about her?
he's lying about his name.
If you guys are like making out here, presumably you know each other.
I thought I knew her. I thought I knew her. We used to be alive together once.
Oh, so you did
It's
know each
true.
other in life.
It's true.
Well, that presumes some kind of motive. Did you have any kind of arguments or anything?
Well, not other than that big one.
The big one. This is getting interesting.
Yeah,
What
it
was the
is.
big one? Are you fighting over the last slice of cheese? Last.
Did she tell you that? Is that what she said? It was just cheese to her?
Oh.
Yes, that is what she said. Was there more to it?
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's just cheese. It's just cheese.
That's what you want to call your other lover? Just cheese? That's what you want to call your kid? Just cheese?
You want popcorn?
Yeah, no, that would be great. You left your last child?
I don't know.
I'm-
Unfortunately, I think our time here is up.
Oh, I just got popcorn.
And scene.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us and doing improv with us. Thank you, guys. Feel free to check out their Instagram.
At Please Clap
At
Improv.
Please
At
Clap
Please
Improv.
Clap Improv and go to their show next Friday.
Yeah,
November 1st.
You guys were terrific. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank you. See you guys
Okay,
next week.
See you next week.
To find out more about After Hours, visit elonstudenttv.org.